Martha McCallum had Eric Swalwell on to discuss this.
Yeah.
He is the literal worst. The literal worst.
None of this is that big a surprise. I mean, we're told that he like 9 months went by without a cabinet meeting. And that when there were cabinet meetings, they were somewhat scripted. I mean, the things that are coming out now about how what we were told on the outside, oh, he's fine, he runs circles around everyone, clearly were not what was happening behind the scenes. And now, Karine Jean-Pierre, we thought we were going to get a press briefing today on this monumental decision that happened not even 24 hours ago. No press conference today, but she's going to go on The View tomorrow. Just for the American people, Eric, what should they think about all of this? A lot of people people go, this is crazy. Where is he?
Well, they should think that for the past 43 months, he hasn't had any cabinet controversies.
They're not meeting, apparently.
No one from Donald Trump's cabinet.
You don't have controversies if you tell everybody what to say when they walk in the room.
Get him, Martha. Get him.
That is the excuse he went with.
That's it. That's the excuse he went with. I know.
Oh my God.
I was watching that live yesterday and I was just like, I cannot believe that guy even agreed to go on Fox. Like, I guess I should give him some props for that because she just destroyed him in that interview.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What a
weirdo.
That guy is such a loser. Yeah. He's just no idea. Yeah. And the fact that they're now saying that it's just so selfless. He's such a hero.
Right.
This is what they're propping. Like the PR and did we not call it? I mean, we said a week or so ago, we said this is, and then they're going to totally reinvent Kamala. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's crazy, you guys.
Thankfully, some journalists, even this one, is asking questions that need to be asked. Of course, not getting straight answers, but she was asking Adam Schiff, like, if he's not well enough to run, how is he well enough to be president? And you can just imagine the answer.
You are sufficiently concerned that you came out publicly and said he shouldn't run. How do you justify him serving as president right now if he doesn't have the competence to run?
Yeah, Adam.
Well, my concern was whether he would be able to win, whether he'd be able to prosecute the case against Donald Trump. I have every confidence in his abilities as president and his ability to continue doing the remarkable job that he's doing. But I am very excited to throw my full support behind the vice president.
Okay, so what he just said was campaigning is harder than being the president of the United States.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
that's what he said.
Is that because when you're a Democrat president, you're not actually the president? You got a bunch of other people running the country for you because that's what it is on their side. Wow, he's just a face. That's all he's ever been. It's just a face. It's like he's a puppet. I mean, he is a puppet. It's gross.
He's vile man. Vile man.
Mm-hmm.
Osuki over on Local says, I'd like to express my feelings toward Cheadle. And then there's like an icon of an image, but I can't see it. So I know
it's probably poop.
So those don't come through for some reason on the tips. So pictures, I can't see what you sent, but thank you very much. Michelle Archer, thank you. She says, did Obama or Clinton put you up to this? That was at 9:13. I'm not sure the you that she was referring to.
Yeah.
But thank you for that.
Well, it was probably Cheadle.
You think it was? I feel like we got
Obama or Clinton.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was probably, I don't know.
If super stickers, we're never going to catch them in real time. So try to be specific when you can, because otherwise we have no idea. That same interview that we showed earlier of JD Vance and Donald Trump. This is with Jesse Waters again. And this is on whether they think Joe is able to serve.
You'd investigate the people that hid Joe Biden's condition?
Well, I think somebody has to look at it. Look, you had people that lied to the American public. And I tell you what, you ought to take a look at his doctors, because his doctors keep giving him this wonderful report. I'm not a doctor, but I saw him the other day, was unable to get up the children's stairs going into Air Force One.
Is it a coup against Joe Biden?
Sort of, yeah.
I think it is. I mean, look, there's a constitutional process, the 25th Amendment. If Joe Biden can't run for president, he can't serve as president. And if they want to take him down because he's mentally incapable of serving, invoke the 25th Amendment. You don't get to sort of do this in the most politically beneficial way for Democrats. If it's an actual problem, they should take care of it in the appropriate way.
He's absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you got Obama saying, we're just going to figure out a process. That's not how it works, bucko.
And he seems to be the last holdout, because everybody's rallied. Everybody's coalesced around Kamala.
Yeah.
And he
he's
hasn't.
Like, yeah. He and Michelle are like, I don't like the black lady.
I don't know what's going on,
like
because
her.
literally everybody is. I mean, like, it's gotten to the point where
Mhm.
yesterday it just seemed like a foregone conclusion that she will be the nominee.
Right.
And I wouldn't be surprised because of that if even as early as this week or next, you do see that Zoom call of the delegates solidifying her position as the Democrat nominee.
Perhaps. Yeah.
But first, I wanted to show you guys a cool product that I just found on mypillow.com that I am going to order immediately. And that is, look at this adorable pajama set.
Oh my
It's
God,
like got
so cute.
cropped little pants with a little tie and the drawstring, and
It's
it's like
cute.
that super that like slinky material that feels really good against your skin. Do you
And
know
I
what
like
I'm talking
the blue.
about?
I like that.
I
blue
love
color.
the blue, and it comes in this blue, and it comes in this. I don't know which color I'm going to get, but I
Ooh,
want
it's
one
forest
of these
green. I
colors.
like forest
Yeah.
green.
And look at the price that you get when you use code CHICKS. Normally $120, less than 30.
You guys,
when you use code CHICKS at
that's a good
mypillow.com.
Start buying Christmas presents now. That's what I do. Seriously.
Yeah, stock up.
That's what
And
I do.
there's still so many things that are $25 or less right now because they're still having their super $25 extravaganza-thon. So, I mean, this is not in that $25 extravaganza-thon sale, but I saw how much this was marked down, and I was like, sign me up for several pairs of those.
Yes. Those are awesome.
Look amazing.
Love.
So, mypillow.com/
I wouldn't put it past Obama to screw everything up, because he is the puppet master, right? He's the orchestrator of all of this.
Mike Pence released a statement, and I was so
Pence.
I was so annoyed. Like, I just was like, why are you so
here still? Why are you here? Why are you still?
And he's still the same,
right?
Wishy-washy.
He does this a lot with his thumb.
Well, this is a written statement, so I don't know if he did that.
It was written. He was doing it while he was writing, though. With his left hand, he was writing. He was doing this.
But I mean, it's just so like milk toasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what he said. President Joe Biden made the right decision for our country, and I thank him for putting the interests of our nation ahead of his own.
Mike? Why would you do that?
After the attempt on President Trump and President Biden's decision to end the campaign, now is a time for leaders in both parties to project calm and send a message of strength and resolve to America's friends and enemies alike that whatever the state of our politics, the American people are strong and our military stands ready to defend our freedom and our vital national interests anywhere in the world. I don't know why that irritated me, but it just did.
Oh, it irritates the crap out of me.
Okay, good.
It's so like canned.
And I just didn't want him to thank the president.
Why would
he deserves no thanks.
He didn't do anything. He didn't put my interests above his own. At no time has Joe Biden ever put my interests and my family's interests above his own, ever. So shut up, Mike.
I know.
That's never happened. Oh my God. Like, I know. This is like, why do these people do this? Why do they do this? And I think he thinks that makes him sound good. And like, it's like, we're all like going to get together. We're going to sing Kumbaya. We're going to join hands. No, that's not helpful. This guy is a self-serving asshat. That's all he's ever been. And now he's a puppet. They once he became like Dementia Joe, then they took advantage of him. This party is all in it for themselves. They're a bunch of commies. That's what he needs to say, but he won't. And
that I would have appreciated.
And that's the problem with Mike Pence. He's a great guy. He's a nice man, but he's too nice for politics.
Right. He really is. He's way too nice. Yesterday, while Bibi and his wife were in midair coming over to have a scheduled meeting with President Biden, it abruptly got canceled while they were in the air. And then when Biden didn't bother greeting them, Kamala also said, yeah, I'm not going to preside over the Senate while he gives his address to Congress. I'm just not going to do that. So the president and vice president are both completely dissing him when he was taking the trouble to come here to the country to address Congress. It's just gross, this behavior from both of them.
What in the world?
I know.
Oh my God.
It's just unreal.